Hello and welcome to the Undisputed Reviewers. I'm your host, Spaz Ninja Dude. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm your host, Pierre, and with me today on Skype is Dan
Yes.
Hunter, who is kind of the co-host, to be honest, because no one else joined. Right. Today, what's today? It's the 3rd of September, 2011. So yeah, welcome to our 4th podcast. Right, news. Should we go straight into news, or should we talk about something first? I think we should go into news and then talk about this bit of news, and then go into other proper news. Yeah. Right. Okay. You know GameStop in America, Dan?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know GameStop. Yeah, they've like all PC versions of Deus Ex Human Revolution came with a code for OnLive. So you get the game free on OnLive. And GameStop have taken all of those codes out, so they've opened your boxed copy of the game. This is only for PC, and
what's this for pre-ordered games?
No, just game. Like literally, they've just opened your game and taken the code out, and then yeah. And it's I don't know. Like I don't get why people are angry about this. I don't know. It's a bit odd. Because
taking something that should be yours.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like if you've got Deus Ex, right? You've bought it on PC, so you've bought it retail. Why would you then want to use it on Live, which, those of you who don't know, is basically a game streaming service. So you buy a game and then you can stream it through your computer, so you can play Crysis 2 on an extremely high spec. Say you have a crappy netbook that can't even play Halo 1, let's say, like it's that bad, then you can play like high end games through stream. So basically all you're doing is viewing an image of the game, so it uses very, very, very little anything. That's basically what OnLive is. And GameStop apparently are releasing a new, their own streaming service. So that's why they didn't want to advertise their competitor in their game. But I don't which is fair enough. That's the reason why they took it out. But yeah, I don't see a problem with them taking the code out or anything. What I see a problem with is when they did take the code out, they didn't tell people, so they were just literally giving you a game, and all the code, and it was advertised beforehand that the code was there, so you're getting a game and no code's in there, and they didn't tell you they've taken it out, so you might think that, I don't know, the game's damaged in some way, but I don't know, it's just a bit odd. Why so many people had an uproar about it? Because their game was perfectly working perfectly, and maybe 1 or 2 didn't. Well, maybe 50 or 60 didn't. But that's not GameStop's fault. That's just production line errors which happen. And yeah, I don't know. Dan, what do you think?
I think it's really harsh. I think because, well, if you paid for it, you should be getting what you paid for. No one should come between that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and now GameStop have given, obviously it's in America, so there's no pound equivalent, but have given people who bought the game from them a $50 gift card and 2-for-1 voucher. I don't know if it's on all games or what, but I think it's on all games. I'm not actually 100% sure because we're not in America, so For us, it's not as bad, but it's like, say, Game, because that's probably one of the biggest game stores in England, took out a code for On Live because they're releasing a new streaming service. It's the same sort of thing. What the hell?
Sorry.
Okay, a bit random, bit of guitar there. Yeah, alright. So yeah, yeah, anything you want to add to that? Like, what do you think about them giving the gift cards and the voucher?
Oh yeah.
Do you think it's a good make good, or do you think it's not enough, or I don't know? What do you think?
Oh yeah, I think that's fair enough. Really, with they're giving you something back for it.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I think as well. Right. Yeah. Out of that, the conversation that I don't really know much about, but more talking about. Yeah. I'll just stop there and not even talk anymore. Okay, in proper news, well that is kind of news, but in news that affects everyone around the world, not just a few people who bought a game, Forza 4, yeah, we were talking about this last week, not having the Porsche, but instead of a Porsche, well, instead of not having any Porsche car, it will now have Warthog, the Halo Warthog, but not drivable. You just look at it, and it's actually the Halo 4 Warthog. So you get to have a preview at what the Halo 4 Warthog will look like in a lot higher definition than it actually is in the game, but well, in a lot higher definition than the Warthog would be in Halo, but it still looks the same. It just looks a bit more shiny. And the new BMW M5, I think it's the M5, will be drivable in Forza 4 before it's actually available in real life. So if you want to test drive the M5, pay 40 quid or $60 for this game, and then you can test drive the M5, which you can do free anyway. But if you have a license and you're getting a license, that's a good way to do it. And on the subject, we just spoke about Halo. So, you know the new Halo trilogy, Dan?
Yeah?
Yeah? Do you like that segue? That was good, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
oh yeah. Forerunners will be in this one.
Yeah, the new Halo trilogy. It will be about it will be centered around the Forerunners. So, the people that the Covenant, well, the species that the Covenant idolized and thought were amazing and all that lot.
Yeah.
And
they built a building in Halo 1.
Yeah. They were the people who built the rings and basically all the technology that the Covenant use is Forerunner. Yeah, even the shield technology. And the Halo trilogy they have named, and they're calling it the Reclaimer trilogy, which obviously is centered around Master Chief, well, humans being the Reclaimers, and that was actually the whole reason why the Covenant War started. But anyway, that's another subject. I can carry on going about that for years. But yeah, I quite like the new name actually, the Reclaimer trilogy. It's pretty cool. Although I would say it's pretty cool because I am pretty much a Halo fanboy, but I've said it many times. Talking of Xbox only games, Gears of War 3. Oh, these segues are getting better, aren't they? I think they're good. I think they're good.
Gears of War 3.
Yeah, Gears 3 will have a season pass, so you get all DLC. You basically get all the DLC -1. I think it's 4 DLC packs, I believe, and so obviously you pay upfront a price, and you get all the DLCs. You pre-order basically all the DLCs and get one free. Yeah, the price is I believe this is right. 2,700 Microsoft points for the season pass, and it's compared to 3,200 if each is bought separately. Don't actually quote me on those numbers, but it's pretty much around that. It may be 2,500 or 3,100. Well, 2,500 for the season pass and 3,100 for DLC. I actually didn't. Yeah. It wasn't very clear when they said it. Let's put it that way. When the people that I was getting the news off said it. Anyway, I can't really do a segue of this one because it could be, if I'd have spoken about Halo before, then it could have been talking about space stuff, but no, it won't work. This could work. Talking about third-person shooters. Ah, there you go. I got one there. Mass Effect 3. There you go. Yeah, Dan, you know all about Mass Effect 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone loves Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, they do. They especially love FemShep.
Oh yeah. So yeah, FemShep. Does everyone know who FemShep is?
Yep, FemShep's the female shepherd.
Oh yeah. She'll be on the special edition cover.
Yeah.
Cover for it.
Yeah, and she's ginger.
Yeah.
If you have some aversion against gingers, then blame the community of Mass Effect, because it was actually voted by the community of Mass Effect who the default FemShep will look like. So, yeah, if you have some sort of sickness after looking at gingers, then yeah, blame the Mass Effect community, and your vote didn't get put through. Yeah, anyway, talking of successful companies, there isn't a successful company here, but Team Bondi, the makers of LA Noire, which is their only game and took them 6 years to make, which is quite funny. After they were sold out, they been bought out, they've now been put into administration. Which is basically, like, if people in America or wherever don't know what administration is, it's basically the term that us English people use for bankrupt. Basically, a company gets bought out by their mother company. So in this case, it will be Kennedy Mitch and Miller's Games Group, whatever the actual official title is. Their mother company basically now owns Team Bondi completely. And yeah, maybe Team Bondi will be shutting down very soon. Who knows? No. But anyway, I hope those guys don't lose their jobs, because they did good work, like, under those conditions that they were put under. But like, obviously the managing crew, like, get rid of them, they're kind of a bit crap, but the actual people who coded, all the designers, all of that lot, like, they did all good work. The animators as well. Yeah. Would this work? No, that my segue won't work for this one. Right, Battlefield 3, DICE or EA, I forget which one, announced that it won't have anything controversial. So, for example, in Modern Warfare 2, the No Russian level basically was murder lots of civilians. Yeah, so obviously EA are happy to let Activision be controversial and let you murder civilians. So really EA are saying, don't worry, we won't kill you, Activision will. Okay, okay, I don't, yeah. I don't get why EA are basically saying that, but yeah, right. I don't know, it's just a big pussy, pussy? I meant hissy fit between the two. Yeah, it's a bit pointless. Anyway, Dan.
Yeah.
Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yep.
Yeah. We're all excited for this, right?
Yeah.
Am I just the only... No, I'm not the only one. Okay, cool. Because it was just pre-ordered last year. Literally, I was just like, okay, pre-order it. last year, so I've had that on pre-order for a long time. And it just got better. My justification for pre-ordering just got to a new all-time high. This game will have New Game Plus. So for those who don't know, New Game Plus is a new game, but you keep all upgrades and everything that you basically got in New Game you keep. I don't know if Riddler trophies will be still there, or Riddler riddles, whatever they are, because sometimes it's just take pictures or use detective mode. But yeah, like, pretty cool. Yeah, the game will also be harder. So in other games like Dead Space 2, or Dead Space 1, there was New Game Plus, but the enemies weren't harder. So you basically had uber powerful weapons that could kill the last boss only just about. But then they would just mash up normal enemies. So obviously at the beginning, the enemies are easier because you have very weak weapons. And then you just mow through everything like instantly, and you don't even have to shoot. You just punch stuff in the face and it'll die. In Batman Arkham Asylum, they've made the game harder to even out the difficulty, so it is still as difficult as it was when you first played it with no upgrades or whatever. The enemies will have a different loadout. So basically, enemies with no guns will have guns. Yeah, that's it. Enemies that didn't have guns originally. So say take a part in Batman Arkham Asylum. There's one part where you can basically, there's kind of a small arena bit where you can either chuck some batarangs and then fly down, or you can just glide kick into someone or something like that. And then there's 4 or 5 guys, and they all have melee weapons. They all have like steel pipes basically, or 1 or 2 of them do. Take that part. If it was New Game Plus, then they would more likely have guns. So you'd have to think, which one will I take down because they have a gun? Which makes the difficulty a lot harder. And the counter indicator, so that flashy thing that goes above people's heads to signal that they're attacking you, is off in New Game Plus. So you have to work out when they're attacking you yourself, which means combat will slow down. People that are clever will slow down combat, and so be able to see when people are trying to punch them in the face easier. And yeah, pretty awesome, to be honest. That makes my playtime of that game all the more longer and better. Yeah, right. Dan, I believe you had a secret piece of news that you didn't tell me about.
Oh yeah. All you 3DS fans and Pokemon fans.
3DS fans.
You'll be excited by this. Pokemon Rumble Blast will be released. It includes 600 collectible Pokemon that you can collect, I think. So yeah, it'll be a bit different to the normal Pokemon games because you'll be playing as toys, and it won't be turn-based. It's more like a Pokemon Rumble that was on the WiiWare. I don't know if any of you have played that, but it'll be pretty much like that, but hopefully better.
Yeah. Most WiiWare games aren't that good.
So this one was really good.
There are some brilliant games on there, but
yeah,
fortunately they're all Nintendo licensed games because Nintendo doesn't really have third-party support.
Yeah, well they do, but it's pretty poor.
Yeah, that's why I said don't really. They've got like Ubisoft, and that's about it as third-party support.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Activision.
Oh yeah, Activision, because they're bringing out. Yeah, well, there's more now with the Wii U, but before there was like no one.
Oh yeah, and just to add, this Pokemon will not be downloadable. It will be like a
Oh,
hardware.
so it'll be a full retail.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
retail.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
October 24th.
24th October.
Yeah.
All right. So 3DS. Anything else like about it? So what is it like a what is it? Is it like third person kind of combat? Like so you go around kicking?
Yeah, it's like top down. It's more top down, and you're a
Right.
Pokemon, a toy Pokemon, and you fight other toy Pokemon.
Oh
And
right.
you get
Okay.
stronger.
That's
And like some Pokemon that you kill, you can catch and become.
oh
and you can
so
play
it's
as them.
like an RPG.
Yeah, sort of, but
All right. Okay. So
it's not turn-based at all, though.
okay. Yeah. So it's kind of like a top-down combat RPG. Where you're a toy and you punch other toys, but
Yeah,
toys are Pokemon.
yeah,
Oh, okay, cool. That actually sounds pretty cool.
yep.
Yeah. Right. Because we just spoke about Pokemon. This week the question this week is actually about Pokemon. Yeah. The question is basically if you were a Pokemon, which Pokemon would you be and why? Yeah, I don't actually know which Pokemon I'd be. I'd probably be Charizard. No wait, Charmander. Yeah, Charmander. There you go. I'm not a very big Pokemon person. I would definitely be Charmander because he's fire and he's a dragon. Wait, he's a dragon, right, Dan?
Yeah, well, I don't know. He's like a fire creature thing.
Okay, well he's a fire creature, so he's pretty cool.
Yeah, he can't fly though. Charizard can fly.
Oh yeah. Wait, there is Charizard. Charizard's like the Uber version of Charmander, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No, and also Charmander's cute. Charizard's not cute.
Yeah, but Charizard's better.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Dan, who do you be?
I'd be Gengar because it's like a ghost, so it can go invisible and stuff.
Oh,
Go for balls. And well, it can't fly in the games, but in the anime it can.
okay. So you can fly.
Yeah.
Well, no Pokemon can actually fly in the games. Their attacks are flying, but.
No, they can actually fly to different cities.
Oh right, so you can actually get a Pokemon to fly you somewhere.
Yeah, it's like an airplane.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's the question. Basically, if you could be a Pokemon, which one and why? Actually, do you know what? I've just forgot a bit of news. Left a bit of news out. Basically, Max Payne 3. Lots of people said it would never happen, but Rockstar have now said that they'll make another one. And it's been 10 years since Max Payne 1 and 8, well, nearly around about this. 8 Max Payne 2. Basically, yeah, like Rockstar say that their aim was to use every tool possible. So advances in the authority of physics, particle effects, AI, all of this lot. Yeah, like, so I actually think this game looks pretty awesome. The story overview is it's set 8 years after the events of the last installment, so 8 years in real time, 8 years in game time. You're not a cop anymore. You're basically washed up, drunk, and addicted to painkillers. You don't have a job, and you left New York to go to Sao Paulo, which is in Brazil, and you're working in burgeoning field of private security. I don't know what that word that is. That's a word that they've got on the website. But anyway, you're basically working in private security. And you're protecting a family the family of Rodrigo Branco, who's real estate mogul, and he's very successful apparently. And his two brothers, Victor, a local politician, and Marcelo, who is party-loving Eurotrash playboy. So think Ezio when you think Marcelo. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so basically he just uses his dad's money and parties, and yeah, and then uh, Fabina Branco is Rodrigo's trophy wife, and Giovanna is Fabina's sister. So no, not related to Rodrigo, and the story of Max's descent from vengeful leather jacket wearing detective roaming the streets of New York to the broken shaven headed man out for justice on unfamiliar streets far from home is at the centre of Max Payne 3. That's basically what the story is. So the rest of it was all bollocks. Excuse the language. It's basically he gets betrayed by someone, or something happens and he gets shot or something, and then he gets angry and tries to kill everyone. Pretty much is the story. So from that, the story isn't very strong, but what is strong is the features. Right, so the combination of natural motions, euphoria, character behavior system, and bullet time. So pretty much natural motions, euphoria, character behavior system is like the way the character moves, like how well they move, which is very good which is awesome in every Rockstar game. And so it'll basically make his dodge moves better, and it's no longer a canned animation, so you dive forward and then you swap and it's all jiggery. It moves naturally. He'll apparently reach out to the floor when he dives, and he'll respond to objects in his way if you can attempt to dive into a wall. So maybe he'll put his hand on the wall and then you'll kind of roll down it in a stylish way. They're trying to go for a cinematic action experience. So the slow motion gunplay and euphoria physics amplify. Yeah, they make it more cinematic, and enemies respond realistically to each bullet fired. I don't know how much of that's true, but it's sales pitch. Yeah, there's bullet cams. So yeah, like all look pretty awesome. What else is there? There's a cover system, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there's bullets destroy nearly everything in the environment, which I'd probably guess that also bullets can go through walls and stuff. As you run around, sweat will appear on Max's face, and you'll notice minute details on the weapons, like hammers cock back, sliders move, shells expel, stuff like that. So really what you expect to see in a first-person shooter will be happening to the gun. And apparently partners and sidekicks will play a large role in Max Payne 3. I don't know how large a role they can play. But yeah, there's apparently hundreds of hours of animation, motion capture. I meant were done for each character, making them more better and new, and unique, whatever. Half of that is actually sales pitch, but it does actually get me excited because it makes, it just makes it lots and awesome. Don't know. But the fact that you react to your surroundings sounds awesome. Right. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry about that. That kind of went on for a while. Max Payne 3. Yep. That's basically it. Last week, people responded to our question. Well, one person responded to our question, so we thank you, Drunk Glitch, whoever the hell that is. But wait, I meant
thank you, Drunk Glitch.
Yeah, thank you, Drunk Glitch, for responding. So you have won nothing except our approval, which is better than most places will give you. that like Champ Chong, he just goes, "I never get to show yours." Yeah, I'm joking. He never does show mine though. Yeah. It's because they're not good enough. Right, back to business. It's not really business because we're not getting paid to do this. Anyway, what did Drunk Glitch say? He said, right, the question last week, before I actually say Drunk Glitch thing, was, the question was, if you're given enough money to make your perfect console or brand of PC that does high-end gaming, what would be the feature or highlight of the PCs, and what would you call it, or the company? So he didn't answer it fully, but he answered most of it, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, he answered it, and he'd be called the Glitch, or the Glitch, THA, Glitch, and the highlight would be glitches on every program. I'm guessing not bad glitches, like annoying glitches, like Steam doesn't give you a game when you paid for it. I'm guessing funny glitches. I don't know. Like, expand on that maybe. Tell us next week. Who knows? Anything. Yeah. What would a glitch on a program be? A nice example. Yeah. No, Dan, what do you think a nice glitch on a program would be?
Like every game's, like, I reckon a tunnel going straight out of the map, so you can just snipe people from outside of the map.
so basically like game breaking parts, glitches. Alright, okay, cool. Yeah, okay, that was the question and that was the answer. Now answer a new one, Drunk Glitch, and tell us a nice glitch that you think. Yeah, like we want Drunk Glitch to expand on his answer. What would the company be? Would it be called I don't know, like Glitchus? I don't know. I'm making that up. Who cares?
Everybody got a root.
Yep, everybody got root. What the hell? Got random stuff coming up there, Dan. Like your new soundboard.
Oh yeah, soundboards.
Yeah. Talking of soundboards, I would get a Simpsons soundboard, but I can't record stuff from my PC, like speakers. It only works through microphone, or stuff. So basically, whatever Dan says, you can hear. Whatever I say, you can hear. Whatever noise my computer makes, you can't hear. So I could be listening to people getting raped, but you wouldn't know. I'm not. Don't worry. I'm actually looking at the answer to your question at the moment. Anyway, this is our section. What for Jesus? This is our section I like to call playing games. What have you? I don't know what to call it. We will actually get music eventually for this, but we need non-copyright music that people will give us.
Yeah.
So if any of you actually have music that you made yourself, or you know someone that made and will allow us to use it for free, and not be done by copyright, then yeah, please let us know.
Thank you. If anyone can do that, then I will thank you.
Yeah, we will actually thank you personally by sending you an email. Several emails, because one will be done from me and one from Dan, and yeah, we might even send it from our personal email. Who knows? Well, yeah. Who knows? Who knows these things? The only person who knows these things is us.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we don't know. Yeah. So, what have you been playing, Dan?
What? Oh, I've been playing. I was playing a bit of Earth Defense Force 2017 earlier today.
Oh, are you gonna get the new one? Earth Defense Force. Well, whatever the new one's called.
Oh, probably not, because it's really glitchy, the game. Like,
yeah, apparently the new one's going to remove most of those glitches or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Like that one, I think it's called Insect Armageddon. Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. I'm not sure. I think that's what it is. Anyway, what else have you been playing?
I just Halo 3 as well, and that's all really. Oh, and I played some Mario Kart DS as well.
Alright.
So
Nice. Nice DS. Yep. It is called Insect Armageddon. But is that it? Is that it?
What?
Anything else? Been playing any other games?
Nah.
Alright.
I've been playing.
Okay, anyway. Me, I have been playing, what have I been playing? Actually quite a long list. I've been playing a lot of games. I've been playing for... I was getting all the details, so I could go slow-mo, because I got it on PC, and yeah, pretty cool. Been playing 2, well, yeah, finished that. The ending is pretty disappointing, to be honest. It doesn't end, it's just like... Okay, actually, I won't spoil it. Don't mind about that. But anyway, it doesn't end. There's still more it can do and all of that lot. And it doesn't answer anything, it just makes you ask questions. But the game is amazing. So yeah. I've also been playing some Halo Reach and Halo 3. I've been playing some... Actually, I finished Black Ops this week, again, for like the second time. I've been playing some Crisis 2, some Deus Ex Human Revolution, Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2. I played some Minecraft, and I did quite a lot of games, to be honest. Some Shadows of the Damned. I still haven't completed that. I really need to finish that game. I'm going through Infamous 1 again, and some Mass Payne 2 as well. Yeah, pretty lot of games for me this week because I've had nothing to do this week. So yeah, but basically, so I've just been playing a lot of games because I've had nothing to do this week. Because I finished work and I'm going back to school, well, college this week, so, yeah. That's it, isn't it? I think that's the end of our show. We've done everything right, we've done new all that lot. Right, yeah, okay. If you want to get in touch with us, then email us, __effect at live.co.uk. Tweet us and Twitter us at Undisputed Games. Like us on the likeable, not really Facebook. And also do all the comedy stuff. And follow us on Twitter. Email us and also comment. Or whatever you want to do, just get in touch with us. Anyway, we'll be there. And get back to you if necessary, or whatever. Yeah. Right, thanks for being here, Dan.
That's alright.
Thank you, even though you're always here. And goodbye from me. So yeah. Thanks for listening, dudes, guys, women, ladies, gents, ladies. That's all I could think. Goodbye.
Goodbye.